This is a public hearing for a program of projects. I'm Ken Welch, chairing this meeting, and we'll start with a statement for record and presentation by our CFO, Debbie Liz.
Good morning, everyone. And for the statement of the record for this public hearing on our program of projects, individuals wishing to make a presentation today are required to complete a yellow public hearing speaker
Can you
card.
use the mic, please?
It doesn't, we don't have.
Is
She can
it,
just.
Yes, it's working.
is it working? Is that better?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Individuals wishing to make a presentation today are required to complete a yellow public hearing speaker card, and we have them on the table right over there. And this card can be given to staff either at the start of this hearing or during the hearing. Speakers will be recognized in the order in which the comment cards are received. Public comment is limited to 3 minutes per individual speaker. A group can designate a spokesperson by completing the appropriate form and presenting it to staff. The spokesperson can then speak on behalf of the group, addressing the issue for 3 minutes for each member of the group present in the audience who waives his or her right to speak up to a maximum of 10 minutes. Presentations will be limited to only the subject for which the public hearing is being held. The public hearing will not be closed until all individuals so desiring have had an opportunity to make a presentation. Please raise your hand if you require a public hearing speaker card, and one will be provided by staff. Just to give a little background, well, first of all, I am Deborah Leas, the Chief Financial Officer here at PSTA. And the Federal Transit Administration requires all grantees to publish a list of the program of projects for the federal apportionments that we get. And we have a deadline to FTA by the end of June to submit our applications for this. And this year was a special year if you take a look at the program of projects, and we have a list, are also on the table over there if anyone wishes to have one. We have leftovers, as I call it, from 2015 and from last year. The federal government last year gave us our apportionments in little bits and pieces throughout the year. By the time they gave us the last apportionment, they also were shutting down the system that FTA uses that we could go and make application in. And they were upgrading their system to a brand new one, which has been an interesting experience for all of us using it. They also then came out with the 2016 apportionments, and of course it's an election year, so we're not getting it in bits and pieces. We are getting it all at once, which is wonderful. The program of projects is really supportive of the mission of PSTA. It includes such things as customer amenities, of course money for buses, technology improvements, and I would welcome any comments from either the commissioners or anyone from the public, which I have not received any cards on.
Do we have any public comment cards?
No.
None? Okay. Any comments from the board?
I'd like to make a comment.
Okay.
I was trying.
If you could go up to the mic.
Thank you.
Got the 3 minutes.
Yes, good morning, thank you for this opportunity. I just wanted to, I went back the other day and was going to read.
For the record, just give us your name.
Oh, I'm sorry.
There we go.
Barbara Hazelton, St. Petersburg. And I went back and reviewed the bus study that was done by the company out of California. And I wanted to just go on record here as a reminder of the consultant, Marie Lewis, made the point in her presentation when she was talking about efficiencies that smaller vehicles on some of the routes that are underperforming or low-performing routes was similar to the ones that were just apparently stopped in Eastlake, the smaller commuter connector buses, that I haven't heard in reviewing the videos and watching the meetings. I've heard a discussion of going for more expensive buses and electric buses and all this technology that is going to increase the cost of the vehicles. but I haven't heard any alternative representing the idea of the bus consultant in using the smaller vehicles in areas that it would make good sense to do so, so that we could continue service to people in low-performing areas. So that's a comment I want to make, and I'd like to see this subject of smaller vehicles and purchasing those being discussed and considered. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Hazelden, and that will be part of our discussion going forward, and hopefully you're aware of what we're doing with the private sector and with Uber and with the taxi
I
cab
am aware.
companies as another alternative. Thank you for your comments. Staff, do you have any additional comments in response to Ms. Hazelden?
We do.
Let me just make a quick comment.
Oh, sure.
This public hearing is required by the federal government for us to submit our grant application. The way we have treated the bus discussion is, as you see on here, to purchase replacement buses. Not necessarily designating the type, but the dollar amounts that are in the grant, which is the available funds, are listed here. And then the discussion, we're gonna have some more in just a few minutes, and an ultimate decision on the type of buses we buy will come later. But this allows us to put the grant in on time.
Okay, thank you, Brett. Do we have any other public comments? Okay, seeing none, we'll close the public hearing. Are there any board comments? Okay.
One quick question.
Yes.
So you're saying that we're just putting we want to get the grant in on time for dollars, dollar amounts?
Yes.
And how it's spent, on what type of vehicles is not required?
TBD, right, it can come later.
Okay, so if for instance, I mean, like the previous speaker said, we decided to go on that route for some, that would be okay too?
Yes.
With those, I just want to make sure we're still open on those. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Eggers. Any other comments? If not, we can adjourn this public hearing.
Right.
All right, we're adjourned.